Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
I've installed one exactly like it, and about a month ago, I guess it was, and it seemed to work fine when I installed it. But now when it closes and it comes to its resting spot, there's like a 1/4-inch gap. It doesn't close all the way. Is there any way of adjusting that?
What piece of hardware are we talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is that hidden Jackson door closer inside a door.
Not necessarily. I mean, if it worked for a while and now all of a sudden it's not, closing that final 1/4 inch or so, there's really no way to move. Well, what Jackson closer do you have?
The Jackson, just like the one in your video, Jackson GBL or something like that.
Yeah, there's probably lots of those videos. There really isn't going to...
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. There really isn't any way to cant the door in or out of the opening at all based on those overhead concealed closers. I might inspect the mechanical installation to make sure the screws are still tight and that the body's in the right position. Maybe something's moved.
Okay.
And short of that, if it's not bringing it to zero, then I would manipulate the valve to see if the latch valve can, get it to close properly. But other than that, it would probably be a new closer body.
And is the latch valve, is that the one that's exposed? You got a slow and fast one and then another one. I don't know what the other one's for. It's some kind of adjustment screw.
Yeah, there are very likely two that you can get access to without removing the...
Right.
Okay. So just in your mind's eye, 0 to 90 degree, right? Okay. The first 10 or 15 degree, that's going to be one valve only. Then 15 to 90 degree, that's the other valve.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, you'll want to be really careful when you're adjusting those. A small amount of adjustment at a time. You don't want to run the risk of loosening the valve too much and then having the oil escape. So I would make small modifications to the valves and then cycle the door a couple, 3 times and then see if you have any control over it. Is there any evidence of oil anywhere?
No, sir. No, like I said,
okay.
It's only a month old, so It's not leaking or anything. It just seems like maybe when it finally seated in and everything's like it wants to be, it's not closing at the 0 point as you put it, and which is excellent way of putting it. So I was just assuming, I saw the 2 adjustable screws. Now I'm assuming the slow and fast one is how fast the door closes, but I didn't know what the other adjustment screw was for.
Well, neither of them are slow and fast. They do the same job. They just regulate different degrees of the closing cycle. So one valve is only going to do the last 3 or 4 or 5 inches from the door being closed. The other valve does the other thing, and both valves will slow it down or speed it up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't expect the valve manipulation to really solve the problem. I would be tempted to see if that closer body has shifted at all or if the arm has come loose. I would inspect that mechanically first.
Okay.
Because I've really never heard of one of those door closers keeping the thing, propped open a 1/4 inch. But it's a mass-produced Asian, import, so it could just be a Monday, Friday closer.
Right. Right. And what you're saying makes sense, so it sounds to me like it is more mechanically than anything. Maybe I'll make sure everything's lubed up, make sure the track is all clean because it runs on a track on the door itself.
Yeah, so what happens is, if that arm, if the linkage to the spindle is loose or sloppy, the spindle continues to move. It's just when it's no longer moving, the arm is where the door is staying open. So you might pull the door down put a crescent wrench on there and then cycle the cylinder spindle itself and see, does it keep me open a quarter or does it close all the way? Or you could also have some damage to the arm where that square to receive that key stock spindle, maybe it's no longer square. Maybe it's been, maybe the door was hyperextended and now that square is not so square anymore and it allows the spindle to move a little bit.
I understand. Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. All right. Well, I certainly appreciate it. I've got your number just in case, and I really appreciate your videos.
Well, I'm glad you watched, and I'm here if you need help. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, you too.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.